my name is Michael Enderle. I'm the director of the Swiss Business Hub based in Mumbai. We are the official trade and investment promotion arm of the Swiss government here in India. Today we had the pleasure to be at the conference of the South Indian Chamber of Commerce and Industry here in Chennai. What was the topic? We wanted to bring Switzerland across. Switzerland not only as a tourist destination, whom everybody knows. We want to bring Switzerland across as a business destination. We have from the Swiss Business Hub two mandates. One is we support Swiss companies which have an interest to come to India, out of which we have already 200 plus here. And the other assignment from the Swiss government is to attract Indian companies to expand their businesses to Switzerland. And Switzerland can be used as a hub for their European businesses for expanding their business to the bordering countries of Switzerland. And from that point of view, Switzerland is a very interesting destination. We are home of a number of headquarters, be it world headquarters, like for example Glencore, one of the big trading companies, and many pharmaceutical companies have their European headquarters based in Switzerland. That cluster is mainly about Basel. We have the finance and insurance industry in Zurich, Geneva, trading hub, Zug trading hub. Also the life science companies are coming to Switzerland. So overall we have about 120 odd companies, Indian companies based already in Switzerland. We have tax advantages, as we know, but we do not offer tax only, but also competitiveness, flexibility in labor law, higher productivity, an attractive population doing business worldwide, and for that also attractive for Indian companies to expand their businesses into Europe and have Switzerland as a headquarter destination, which we see the interest is still there, it's increasing. A lot of companies want to expand to Europe. But maybe also Mr. Siamak Rouhani from the Swiss Embassy, who is the economic counselor and head of this economic section, maybe you can say a few words how you want to bring from your diplomatic background the Swiss companies, the Indian companies to Switzerland. Maybe. Thank you.
Michael mentioned, my name is Siamak Rouhani. I'm the economic counselor at the Embassy in Switzerland. I'm based in New Delhi, and in a joint effort with the Swiss Business Hub in India, but also with the Swiss Indian Chamber of Commerce that's also based in Mumbai, we try to attract Indian investment into Switzerland and try to explain to Indian companies what advantages are to invest in Switzerland and why they should invest in Switzerland. And there are different factors, a very good fiscal system that Michael mentioned already, but then obviously it's the overall framework, the package as such that makes Switzerland interesting for an investor to go there and establish a regional or even a global headquarter and to try to tap the European market or other regional markets. So some of the very important factors are a very flexible labor law. It's easy to hire people. You can tap a large talent pool. We have fantastic universities in Switzerland. People are highly educated. The dual education system that we have, where people learn on the job during a couple of years in apprenticeship. During an apprenticeship, manual work, which is really directed to the needs of the industry. European people have access to the Swiss labour market thanks to our bilateral agreements that we have with the European Union. They can come to Switzerland and work without actually needing a work permit. And we have a large number of free trade agreements, also with not only with the European Union, with whom we've had one for more than 40 years, but with many different countries around the world, be it within the framework of the EFTA, the European Free Trade Association, where also Norway, Liechtenstein and Iceland take part, or on the bilateral level. For instance, with China we have a bilateral free trade agreement. What is obviously also important for an investor to know is that Switzerland is smack in the middle of Europe, so it's very centralized. We have an excellent infrastructure, rail, road, good connection also with international airports. And then I think what is key to Switzerland is the R&D innovation. Switzerland is very strong in innovation. It has come first in the for instance, the European Innovation Scoreboard, which measures the innovation strengths of different countries. And this is thanks to companies in Switzerland that do invest a lot in R&D, but also universities that do a lot of R&D. A joint effort also between private sector and public sector that try to work together, bring basic studies, basic research into more practical research, and really have this concept of science to market, not just doing science and research for the sake of it, but really focused on customer needs, that you can actually come up at the end with products that are needed by people. And a strong protection of IPR, because if you have innovation and you're obviously interested in having your innovations and your investment into that protected. So we have a very strong IPR system. The World Intellectual Property Organization is also based in Geneva alongside with other international organizations. So these are several factors that make Switzerland a very good place to invest for any company from the world. We have about 1,000 global companies that have their global or regional headquarters in Switzerland. And I think it will be very interesting for a lot of Indian companies that are now actually not only expanding within their Indian market, but also expanding abroad, going to the global market. They are becoming more and more competitive themselves, and Switzerland would be a good place for them to take their business further on a European regional basis or on a global scale.